Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maturizi. On this video, I'll be teaching you guys the best time of the day to trade the foreign exchange market. The foreign exchange market is open 245, meaning from Monday to Friday, it's always open and there are always opportunities in the market, depending on the particular year and time zones you choose to trade and where you are basically in the world. If, for example, you are in Nigeria like myself, you definitely have some kind of times where you are not able to trade the market actively. Wherever you are in the world, definitely you have a time where you need to go to bed, a time where you need to focus on your family, yourself, and those times that you want to spend for yourself, you definitely want to be away from the chart. Now, you need to have a proper study and knowledge of the time that the market moves so that you can organize your life in a way where there's a time you are on the chart and a time you are focusing on your personal life and your family. Now, this is where the concept of time zones come in the foreign exchange market, and this is a great way to help yourself maximize the profit you are making, the life you are living, the comfort of making money while still doing other things in your personal life. Many people are slaves to the market. They want to trade every time and every second, every minute, and they tend not to have sufficient rest for their minds, develop their family and their friends and their relationship with others. They just feel that, okay, because of they can make money in the market 24/7, they want to now be there every time. No, it doesn't work that way. What you should understand is when you have this selected time where you choose to trade in the foreign exchange market, because you are studying that chart and that time frame day in day out, you are going to definitely get more consistent in your results trading that session more. There are different types of sessions in the foreign exchange market. Come into the 4 basic sessions in the foreign exchange market. Each of these 4 sessions have their peculiarity and the pairs that move in them, but you are the one that is going to select the one that favors your life the most. There is a London session, there's a New York session, there's a Sydney session, and there's a Tokyo session. These sessions in the foreign exchange market have different instruments that move during their time. The London session, which is the biggest session in the whole foreign exchange market, is open from 8 a.m. GMT through to 5 p.m. GMT from Monday to Friday. If you are trading the London session alone, you should understand that wherever you are in the world, you should calibrate yourself, knowing that GMT wise, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., you are definitely going to be in chat looking for opportunities. For example, if you are in Nigeria like me myself, I trade the London session because it favors my own life more than other sessions. I can't be trading the Asian session or the either Tokyo or Sydney because I definitely will be sleeping by that time. Yes, so if you are in Asia, for example, you are in Tokyo, you are in Japan, it is more favorable to trade the Tokyo session where you are definitely going to be up by that time, and avoid sessions where you wouldn't be concentrating as much, or you will be having to stress your mental health because you're going to need to stay up at night just to catch the moves that happen in that session. For example, London session, you cannot be in Asia and be trading London and you are depriving your sleep for the chart. Yes, people have the way about they go about their trading. I don't criticize anybody. If you feel that you can go ahead and take on the challenge, that is your own choice. But advisably, you are meant to be trading what you know is comfortable for your life and for your personality. Because we say the session is open by 8 a.m. through to 5 p.m. in London session, does not mean that those pairs that move in London session does not move in another session. They do move, but you are just there to participate in the London session of the day. If, for example, you are trading Euro USD, you are going to definitely get volatility. It is more prominent that you will get volatility during the London session. Why? Because the European banks are open from that 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. GMT. Now, it doesn't mean that the Euro USD does not move in New York session or it doesn't move in Asian session. It does, but you might not be able to get the same volatility that you will get in London session during Asian session. That's just the downside to it. So you are meant to just focus on the session where the pair has the most volatility. If you can focus on the session where the pair has the most volatility, definitely you are going to catch the most healthy moves, the most cleanest setups. You get the point. So pairs that move in London session: Euro USD, JP USD, USD JPY, GBP JPY. There are other pairs that USD CHF also just move in London session. So you are meant to definitely find the one that suits your style and roll with it basically. Now come to the New York session. The New York session is open from 1 p.m. GMT through to 10 p.m. GMT, and the pairs that move during this time are pairs like USD CAD, USD CHF, GBP USD, Euro USD also does move in New York session, and this is basically when the banks in US are open. This is like their own 8 a.m. So you on this side of the world in Nigeria, basically they are blessed in this foreign exchange space. Why? Because our time zones are not really difficult. Our time zone is not really difficult to merge with the time zone of the London or the New York section. The only difficulty we have is the Asian section because we are definitely sleeping by that time. So I still know people that trade around the clock anyway, but it's a matter of choice. We can choose to trade the New York, we can choose to trade the London section. We can also choose to trade the Asian section depending on your ambitiousness. From 1 p.m. GMT to 10 p.m. GMT, the New York market is already open. And for it to be open, it means that volatility are going to definitely come from the United States of America. There's so much orders coming from US because of that is their own foreign exchange market time. So if you are going to make money or trade during the New York session, you should be definitely trading with pairs that move in the New York session. The third session that we should talk about is the Sydney session. The Sydney session is from 10 p.m. through to 7 a.m. GMT, and pairs that move in the Sydney session are pairs like AUD, USD, NZD, JPY, AD, JPY. These are pairs that move in the Sydney session, all those AUD, NZD pairs basically. As a Nigerian, it is quite difficult to trade such AUD pairs, AUD, NZD for example, because when their volatility is expected, I'll be in bed around 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. I definitely will be sleeping during those times, so I might miss a lot of moves. I might not even concentrate as much as I should. So it's better I avoid such sessions and stick to the ones where I'm fully active and I can concentrate to my fullest. The last session is the Tokyo session. The Tokyo session spans from 12 a.m. GMT to 9 a.m. GMT, and the pairs that move in this session are the JPY pairs. Any pair that is paired with JPY, example Euro JPY, GBP JPY, they have some volatility during that Asian Tokyo session. So if you are going to be trading those sessions overnight, you should be looking out for JPY pairs. Now there's something called overlap session. This overlap session means when two sessions have their markets open at the same time. If you can observe, you will see that the time where London is open, there's a particular portion of time where New York also meets the London traders, and their own market also too is now open. So during that period where you have the New York and the London traders actively in the market, you have increased volatility. So those are times we call the trading overlap session. There is the London New York overlap session, and there is the Sydney Tokyo overlap session. Also there is the Tokyo London overlap session. The London New York overlap session spans from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. GMT, while the Sydney Tokyo overlap session spans from 12 a.m. through to 7 a.m. GMT. Then also the London Tokyo overlap session spans from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. GMT. Now, during this overlap session, there is increase in volatility. For example, when London and New York traders are in the market, you have more volatility. You you tend to see your trades hit your TP or hit your stop loss quickly because the volume in the market has increased basically. A quick tip on how to really utilize this knowledge. I want you to take it upon yourself to streamline the session time you want to be trading foreign exchange market. Don't just come and say, okay, because I can trade every time of the day, let me just be looking for trades. You are definitely going to attain profitability very late. Why? Because you will be running around in so much circles and confusion that you might even end up giving up. But I advise you that you should pick a session where you observe that you have an edge. You backtest, you do your forward trading, your demo trading to study how your strategy works and what session it works the most. If it's favoring the London session the most or the New York session, then there's no point trading the Asian session if you know that your edge always manifests itself in London session. So why not just sit down in the London session and make sure that you can milk the most out of London session because of you have an edge in the market during that session. So I want you guys to look into your trading journal today. Look into what you have been doing in the past, the trades you have been taking, your performance, and see if you are making your profits in one session and losing the most in another session. There was a time I was trading, and when I was coming up, I observed that during the New York session, I always lose so much money. I was trading London and New York, and I observed that when it's 2 p.m. from 2 p.m. to about 7 p.m. in GMT, I'm always going to lose money. I now saw that okay, I think my issue was because news always come out during that period, and I used to want to trade the news that time. So I end up losing so much money because of I'm trying to chase the market, chase the volatility during the news. Then my account gets crumbled. So I needed to delete or take myself out of the New York session and focus on a session where I can experience pure volatility that has low amount of news here and there. So I stuck with the London session, and since then it has been up from there. The point is, once you can observe that a particular session is giving you more harm than good, you need to delete that session and focus on the one giving you more good. Then try to expand the goodness that's coming from that session by studying it in depth and in depth. So with this point of mind, I believe that you would have been blessed with one or two knowledge, and you can definitely put on your trading chart now and get better entries, better trades. If you feel that you need more explanation on stuff like this, you can join my free Telegram channel. The link is in the description box. If you feel you need my mentorship, you can also send me a DM on Instagram. My handle is at Maturizi, or on Telegram. Also, the link is in the description box. If you like content like this, please leave a like button. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on your post notification on this channel so you don't get to miss out on the other videos I'll be putting out in due time. Stay blessed. Love you guys.